Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to this channel. In the previous video, we talked about the 5-stage process that your technical writing needs to go through. Tonight, we want to talk about how to handle or how to write a winning job application letter, as I had promised earlier. So, when you want to write a job application letter, one thing that needs to come through to your mind is the attributes or the characteristics of a salesperson. Think of a salesperson. When a salesperson approaches you, they will try to convince you to buy a product that you don't want, a product that you don't need, a product that you didn't even budget for. But these people will persuade you, they will convince you, they will tell you the reasons why you need this product, they will tell you what values this product is going to bring into your life. And that's exactly how your job application letter should be. Your job application letter is a document that is representing you. It's marketing yourself. It's a document that will advertise you even before the reader meets you. But this is the document that will tell the reader the kind of a person you are. So in that regard, your job application letter should be persuasive. It must be, it should be by all means, in all your writing, in all your wordings, it needs to be persuasive. And for your application letter to be persuasive, it needs to answer or go through 4 criteria that will make it look more persuasive to the reader. Number 1, your application letter should catch the reader's attention. And this can only happen when you clearly highlight your skills, your experience, your values, and how you are going to add more value into the organization that you want to send your application to. Number 2, it should indicate the job that you are interested in and why. Tell your potential employer why you are interested in that particular job. What value are you going to bring to the company? How are you going to help the company to move from one stage to the other? Number 3, your job application letter should convince the reader that you are the right candidate. And lastly, it should request for an interview. Try in your conclusion to request for an interview. That way you are telling the employer that you are ready, you are the right candidate, and they should call you for an interview so that you explain yourself. You tell them what you are made of, your value, your worth, and what you are willing to bring into their company. Now, having looked at the 4 criteria that your job application should go through or should answer, now let's go to the actual or the 3 components of an application letter. So component number 1, your application letter should have an introduction. Now, several people have made a mistake, or usually make a mistake when they are starting the introduction. Avoid mundane terminologies like, I would like to apply for application for the position of XYZ, which was announced in the Daily Mail or on the radio, in the website. Avoid such kind of wordings in your introduction. Instead, listen, think about starting your application like this. I hope or I believe that the experience I've received from XYZ company has prepared me enough to fill the position of a nurse, of a coordinator, of a doctor, engineer that you advertised on the Daily Mail on the 1st of May 2023. That's a very clear, short, and professional introduction. So think about something like that. And then when you come into the body, the second component and the most important part of your write-up, try and highlight now further, explain further the things that you explain in your introduction. In the body, you should be talking about issues like, what experience do you have currently that if you are given an opportunity will make you be a better person and make the organization to move from one step to another, make the organization to make more profit, to win more awards and tenders, etc. Talk about your experience. Talk about your qualifications. Talk about the value, your value as an individual and how that will impact positively the organization. Talk about your attribute, what you believe in, that you think if you are added into that team will move and go and make more profit, or will make the company to achieve its goals. Try to realign your interest to the interest of the organization in the body section. But remember, do not include the information that you've already included in your CV in the body part. Do not do that. Instead, refer the reader to your CV for further information so that you do not duplicate information. I hope this video is making sense to you. If up to this point it's making sense to you, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. You don't know the person that you may be helping. Now, let's move to the last stage. Before we go to the last stage, also make sure in the body section that you include your strengths and achievements. What have you achieved in the past, in your current job, and how is your achievement and your strength going to benefit the organization? Remember, this is business. And in any business, the ultimate goal is to make profit for any business, including hiring you to be part of an organization, to be part of a company, to be part of a business. The aim of hiring you is for you to translate your achievement, your skills, your profession, your qualifications, so that the organization or the business can make profit. So have that at the back of your mind and explain that to your potential employer, how that is going to help them. And then finally, the third component is the component called conclusion. How do you conclude your application letter? Talk about issues like, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and if possible, during an interview, so that I can explain myself much better to you. Try in a way of, tell them that you are looking forward to meet them, and if given chance, you will be able to explain more on how you will be beneficial to the company. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me. If you are listening to this video for the first time, follow my page so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube and Facebook will automatically give you a notification. Otherwise, thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up and watch the next video on how to write a winning CV. Have a good night and see you next time.